The future of basketball. A quiet court rests beneath a pale evening sky. The lines are sharper now, the surface smoother. Lights flicker on automatically as the sun fades, casting a perfect glow across the floor. No one has touched the ball yet, but something feels different. On the sideline, a screen pulses softly, tracking, measuring, analyzing. In the distance, footsteps approach. A player steps onto the court, headphones on, eyes focused. He dribbles once. The sound echoes familiar, unchanged. And yet, everything around that sound has begun to evolve, because the future of basketball will not arrive all at once. It is already here, quietly shaping the game from the edges inward. The game remains the same. At its core, basketball does not change. A ball, a hoop. A hoop, a court. 5 players on each side. Movement, timing, decision. These elements remain untouched because the essence of the game is human. It lives in instinct, in creativity, in the space between thought and action. No technology can replace that. No evolution can remove it. But everything around that core is shifting, the rise of intelligence in the game. Basketball is becoming smarter. Not in feeling, but in understanding. Data now follows every movement, every step, every pass, every shot. Players are no longer judged only by what is visible, but by what is measurable. Angles, efficiency, patterns. Teams analyze spacing in ways that were once impossible. They predict tendencies, anticipate decisions. The game is no longer just played. It is studied, deconstructed, refined. And in this process, players are evolving. Not just physically, but mentally. The changing shape of the player. The future player looks different, not in format, in function. Positions blur. Height no longer defines role. A tall player can handle the ball. A guard can defend their rim. Skills overlap. Responsibilities expand. The idea of limitation begins to fade. Players are becoming complete, versatile, adaptable. Because the game now demands flexibility over specialization, the expansion of range. There was a time when distance defined difficulty. Shots taken far from the basket were rare, uncertain. Now, they are expected. The three-point line has stretched the game. Open space. Changed rhythm, but even that line may not remain fixed. As players grow more comfortable shooting from distance, the boundaries of what is considered a good shot continue to expand. The future may not be closer to the basket, but farther from it. The speed of the game. Basketball is accelerating. Possessions are quicker. Decisions sharper. Mistakes more costly. The pace of the game reflects the pace of the world. Faster. More immediate. More demanding. But within that speed, something must remain. Control. Because without control, speed becomes chaos. And the best teams of the future will not just play fast, they will play with precision. The influence of technology. Technology does not play the game, but it shapes it. Training is no longer limited to repetition. Eat, Eason said. Players study their movements in detail. They correct small inefficiencies, refine a technique, improve recovery. Virtual simulations allow players to experience scenarios before they happen. Injury prevention becomes more advanced. Longevity increases. Careers extend. The body is no longer just trained, it is understood. The global game. Basketball is no longer defined by one place. It is global. Players come from every part of the world, each bringing something different. Different styles, different rhythms, different perspectives. The future of basketball will not belong to a single culture. It'll be a blend, a collaboration, a shared language spoken in different ways. And in that diversity, the game will continue to grow. The pressure of visibility. With growth comes attention. And with attention comes pressure. Players of the future will not only perform on the court, they will exist constantly in the public eye. Every moment visible, every action observed. This creates a new challenge. Maintaining identity in a world that constantly watches, because the game may evolve it, the human behind the game remains vulnerable. The balance between analytics and instinct. As data becomes more influential, a question emerges. How much should be measured, and how much should be felt? Basketball has always been a game of instinct, a pass made without thinking, a shot taken without hesitation. Analytics can guide decisions, but it cannot replace intuition. The future of basketball will depend on balance, between numbers and feeling, between analysis and creativity, because the game thrives when both exist together. The symbol of the court. If one symbol represents the future of basketball, it is the court itself, unchanged in shape, but surrounded by even. Technology may track every movement on it. Fans may experience it in new ways. Players may approach it differently, but the court remains constant. A space where everything must come together, where all advancements meet reality. Because no matter how much changes, the game is still decided here. What the future demands? The future of basketball will demand more. More skill, more awareness, more discipline. Players will need to understand the game at deeper levels. Teams will need to adapt faster. The margin for error will shrink. But within that demand lies opportunity. Because evolution does not limit the game, it expands Italiano, the return to the sound. Amid all change, one thing remains. The sound of the ball, bouncing, steady, rhythmic. The same sound heard decades ago. The same sound heard on outdoor courts and professional arenas alike. It connects the past to the future. A reminder that beneath everything, the game is still simple, still human, still real. Final reflection. The future of basketball is not a destination. It is a direction, a continuous movement shaped by innovation, culture, and time. It'll become faster, smarter, more global, more connected. But its essence will remain untouched. Because basketball is not defined by how it looks, but by how it feels. The tension of a close game, the silence before a shot, the connection between teammates, the quiet work behind every moment. These things do not change. They endure. And as the game moves forward, as technology advances, as players evolve, one truth will remain: that basketball, no matter how far it goes, will always come back to a player, a ball, a hoop, and a moment where everything depends on what happens next.